Hello friends, welcome to Storytime with Elsa. Today we're going to be reading a book called Moving Day. This book makes me think of when I moved away to my castle and when I moved away to the enchanted forest. Hoppity was in the kitchen playing with his favorite toy, Tufty, when Sam Weasel popped his head through the open window to speak to Hopsity's mother. "Is it all right to put the for sale sign in the garden?" he asked. "What sign?" Hoppity squeaked, nearly dropping Tufty. "We're moving," Mommy told him, "so that we can be nearer to the place where Daddy works." Hoppity was very upset when Mr. and Mrs. Bunkins came the next week to look over the house. He hugged Tufty and scowled at them through the banisters. But that didn't stop them from wanting to buy. "We can move in very soon," they said. That night at supper, Daddy and Hoppity's big brother, Bobtail, heard the good news. They were very pleased, but poor little Hoppity was so miserable that he couldn't finish his supper. He didn't want to move to another house. He didn't want to lose all his friends. On moving day, Daddy took time off of work to help. Bobtail didn't go to school. What hard work it was loading up the truck with all the carpets and the furniture and the pots and pans. They were so busy that they did not see little Hoppity run away in the woods all by himself. Bobtail was the first to notice that his little brother was missing. "Oh dear," said Mommy anxiously. "Now where can he be hiding? I just don't know." "I think I know," Bobtail cried. "I'm sure he has run off into the woods with Tufty." It didn't take Bobtail very long to find Hoppity. "Come on," he called, "and cheer up. Moving is fun, and we'll soon make lots of new friends." I don't want to move," Hoppity sobbed. After the move, Mommy began arranging the furniture in the new house. Then she climbed on a stool to fix some curtains. Bobtail said, "Let me help. I do like this house. It's even nicer than the old one." Mommy wished Hoppity would put Tufty down to put away his toys. But Hoppity kept on sitting in his little chair and looking miserable. The next day, while shopping, Hoppity's mother was delighted to meet an old friend. "What a surprise!" she exclaimed. "I didn't know we were neighbors, and this must be Sophie." Sophie tried to make friends with Hoppity. "Will you let me hold your dolly?" she asked. "Tufty is not a dolly," Hoppity replied angrily. "Don't touch him," and he turned his back on her. That afternoon, Sophie and her little friends came to play with Hoppity. "If you play," she said to Hoppity, "we can have 2 teams for tug-of-war. I'll be the referee." Hoppity's favorite game was tug-of-war, so he had to join in, and he tugged so hard that he was sure he was helping his side win. After the game, Hoppity's mother said that they could all come inside for sandwiches and cupcakes. "Which side won?" she asked. "My team was the strongest," Hoppity laughed. "I tugged and tugged. It was so much fun." Before it was time to go home, Hoppity showed Sophie his new room and all of his toys. "I love Tufty the best," said Sophie. "So do I," said Hoppity, and he smiled happily. Hoppity was busy drawing a picture of his new house with Sophie in it as well, when Daddy and Bobtail came home. "It's for Sophie," he told them, "and when she comes home tomorrow, she can have old Tufty too. I'm really too big for him now." The end.